Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I will be reviewing something which I don't think I've actually reviewed on this channel, maybe just thinking from the top of my head. But this is a series that is definitely very influential of me becoming a NASCAR fan, motorsport fan, a car lover, whatever you want to call it. If you're around my age and you're actually a car person, you've probably grown up with this series. Because back in 2007, when I was just born, that was the first movie I ever watched. I watched it so many times. I just love that movie. And the thing we're going to be reviewing is Mario Andretti Diecast from Mattel. They make these 155 scale cars, and this is one I actually just recently found at Target, which I think it's super awesome. I've seen the Mario Andretti cars before online, but I've never had a chance to find it before because they've released it back in like the 2000s, 2006 when the movie came out. So yeah, finally was able to find a Mario Andretti because he actually made an appearance in the movie. He was one of around 3 realistic drivers that made an appearance in the first Cars movie. So yeah, I think it's really neat to find this at the Target. I didn't think they would release it again. But yeah, here's the back of the box, and there's the rest of them you can find. It is the number 63. It looks like the Transberry Juice, and we have Takamint, number 101. And there's the other Pixar characters and the vinyl toupee, number 76, which I think it looks super awesome. But the focus of the video is the Mario Andretti, more famous for driving Formula 1 and Indy cars, but maybe some of you guys didn't even know he actually drove NASCARs for a little bit. So let's get to the unboxing, shall we? Hey, there he goes. Boxes away, and and there is the Mario Andretti NASCAR stock car. So a little bit of the history on this. Mario Andretti did drive this exact same car when he was driving in NASCAR, and actually did win around, I don't know which Daytona 500 back in the 60s. And he drove this number 11. I think it was a Ford Galaxy. And it says Mario on there. And before it actually said Ford. Something with Ford being lettered out just like that way. Number 11. He drove the number 11. I really like this. Is a really simple paint scheme, but it's really nice. There's Mario Andretti's face. There's the headlights, his mouth. It's a very simple car. These cars they actually feel really nice. They're kind of heavy. Good, they're $5, so of course you get a little bit more out of them than the Hot Wheels. Wheels look very nice. Mario Andretti's name is near by the door, and a little piston cup logo. Yeah, Mario Andretti did drive this back then in the 60s. More famous for driving Formula 1 cars and Indy cars. So yeah, he drove and did win a Daytona 500 with one. And of course, he did make an appearance in this movie along with the other 2 realistic drivers, which are Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the King Richard Petty, voicing Strip Weathers the King. I do have Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s diecast that they originally released and only released in 2006 and 2007, I think. I have it somewhere. I don't want to find it. But yeah, so if I really only had to collect like cars, I'd probably go for the Piston Cup racers. They're like super cool. There's so many to collect, and if you like find all of them, I feel like that would be so cool to have. Just like a whole diorama, just like the Motor Speedway of the South dioramas that they had like almost 10 years ago, which is crazy. But yeah. Very simple paint scheme, like I said. Of course, he made an appearance in the movie, like I said, and I'm actually really happy to have this. Of course, Mario Andretti, can't go wrong with him. He's old, but he still races really. He's like already in his 80s, and he's still driving very almost competitively. He's just driving the 2-seaters more of Indy cars. So yeah, there's not much else to talk about, but very cool. I just wanted to make this a little quick review. If you go to Target, you could probably find some of them, or some end of the Piston Cup racers you'd probably want. So yeah, if you liked it, please give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.